Hey y'all, so I wanted to go through an older video of Jasmine's. This was from May 3rd, 2019. This is around when Philip went to jail. Okay. There are some things that I want to talk about from this video. I know it's old, but I wanted to go through this video because of the situation that she was in, having lost, her partner, her in-house partner, and having all the kids and everything, and how her mood was and how she was stressed and whatnot. So let's look at it.
What's up, y'all? It's Saturday. My face is hella broken out. My face is probably always broken out. It's probably what y'all thinking, but it has a lot to do with stress. I've been so stressed out with just a lot, y'all. I'm trying so hard to keep it together, but this shit is just stressing me out. Like, really stressing me out. I'm just sitting here. I find myself kind of getting really down and depressed. Not depressed, just overwhelmed and stressed out with everything. I know y'all probably like, Jasmine, I'm tired of hearing about Philip, but he's been a part of my life for 16 years. 16. It's not.
Now, if you are 20, 8 or 9 today, this was 2 years ago. How the hell did y'all spend 16 years together? I mean, obviously y'all were kids.
Something I can just easily get over. As you can tell, I can't just get over him and just be like, you know what? I'm done with this man. I'm completely over him. I just can't. It's a lot of shit. I'm just sitting here, I was cooking. I was like, man, this man's really wasted like 16 years of our lives. Like, where do they do that at?
They do that where they are allowed to do that at. So yeah, if you allow people to waste your time because you don't feel like there's anything better for you to do with it, that is what is going to happen. When somebody's not serious about you and just don't give a F, that is what they'll do. They'll waste your time. But you, not even as a woman, I'm not going to target it to women because this is just any human being with a sense of self-worth. You, as an individual, cannot allow that. Like, if this person is constantly letting you down, hurting you, not keeping their word, doing all of that type of stuff, you're not supposed to put up with them. And I think that the problem with a lot of people is the fact that there's history between the two of you. But who gives a F about history if in the present, you don't really respect me, you don't really have genuine love for me. Maybe he had genuine love for you, but was he in love with you? Was he protecting you, providing for you, all of that type of stuff? I mean, yeah, 16 years is quite a bit of time, sis. That's way too much time to be wasting with a nigga. So, I mean, yeah, to answer your question, they do that shit where you allow them to.
My kids are driving me crazy today. As I sit here thinking about all this stuff, I'm just like, God blessed me with 4 beautiful kids. Y'all about to die. Hold on, y'all. I find myself trying to figure out, where am I going to go next from here? Like, I don't know. I just sit here and think about every little detail.
As you should. You should definitely put that brain to work. Stop just going with the flow. You have to plan out, especially when you have a lot of kids. I'm going to just say a lot of kids because 4 is a lot of kids. That's a lot of fucking kids. But no offense to anybody with multiple kids, no offense at all, but you have to plan things out. You can't just go with the flow. You can't just hope for the best and pray and all of that. You have to take action. You have to put a plan together for what your next steps will be. So I'm glad you was thinking about that.
Like, why would he waste 16 years?
You were too stupid to see the light of day. You were too blinded to see that the nigga was using you and wasn't your husband. If a man is not willing to change for you or to treat you right with respect and with faithfulness and all that good shit, that's not your husband. If you have to struggle with a nigga because he won't quote unquote act right, that's not your husband. I have a child, and having a small child is already time consuming. So I'd be damned if I waste any of my precious, valuable time fucking with a nigga that don't really want me, you know?
And then, recently I got a letter from him. I don't even want to talk about this. I don't know. I feel like I'm just talking just to vent, and I feel like that's why I'm kind of frustrated. This man wants to marry me now. He proposed in jail.
Because he wants a guaranteed place to stay, place to go, when he gets out. So what did you say to that is what I want to know, Jasmine.
Where did they do that at? Who proposed?
Because prior, yo ass was popping the ring out to him. And he was just laughing it off like it wasn't shit.
In jail. And say, I just want to be with you. I don't want to be with no one else. You're all I want. Let me sip this wine. Kids have been fighting all day.
I need a towel. It's about time.
Why is there water in the room?
You drink it in your bowls.
Okay, just go get it. These kids are driving me crazy. I don't even know if it's kids. It's more so their dad. Because I'm just like...
Right. So don't be snapping at the kids just because you're not even watching them. Look at what you're doing right now. You're not monitoring them, making sure that they don't take anything into their room that could possibly make a mess. When I tell you I be on my son like white on rice.
If you wouldn't have messed around on me and went to jail, of course, because of it.
That part, y'all. This is the biggest part. Let me run that back for y'all.
I'm just like, if you wouldn't have messed around on me and went to jail, of course, because of it.
Okay, Philip messed around on you, which means he clearly was messing with another female. You then turn around and say, and you went to jail because of it. What is the biggest reason a man can be locked up for messing with a female? What's the biggest reason? Because she's underage? Could that be the reason? Now, y'all, I have been, since I started looking at Jazz's videos, because I saw reaction videos to her channel, I heard, different people say, oh, Philip was doing studies, but he was really pimping, and he was out supposedly doing studies, he was pimping. So I was like, that's kind of crazy, and that's alleged. For these not to be known facts, public facts, that's kind of a reach. That's what I initially thought. I was like, damn, that's kind of a big conclusion to jump to. Now, when I came across this video and heard her say what she just said, now I believe and see why other people who react to Jazz's videos said that Philip was pimping. He's where the fuck he needs to be. I do not condone that type of interaction, grown versus underage. I don't condone that shit at all. And the sad thing is, Philip was a decent dude, personality wise. Yeah, he treated Jazz kind of janky, but will definitely treat her janky, all the shit he was doing, and the way he would just, yeah. Anyway, that's the sad part. Like, damn, you can't control this one aspect of your life, and that is sad. And Jazz, once you find that shit out, I'd have been the fuck up out of there. I wouldn't have been writing the nigga. I would have allowed my kids to write their father letters and talk on the phone, and that's just what it would have been for quite a while, until the kids got older and just wanted to, depending on how long he'll be in there, want to go see him. Okay, then yeah, we'll go visit. Y'all can go visit him. You know what I'm saying? So, girl,
we wouldn't be here in this predicament. I wouldn't be here by myself raising our 4 kids alone. And, waiting on you to come back and finally be a part of our family. We'll be doing this shit together. And it's like, now I'm at this point because he's like, oh, I want to marry you and I want you to be the center of attention plus the kids. I can't avoid them, so I don't know how to feel. There's a lot more stuff going on I haven't talked to y'all about behind closed doors. I plan on eventually coming out and talk to y'all about that, but I don't see, like, I'm just not ready, y'all. Why does he want to marry me now? What changed his mind? That's a question I want to know. What changed your mind and possessed you to say you want to be with me after telling me you didn't want to? Hold on, let me check on our food.
Because he knows he can manipulate the shit out of you. He knows he can manipulate the everlasting fuck out of you.
I'm not gonna lie, this is affecting me a lot. Not just that, just our relationship, because regardless, I'm gonna have to deal with him because I have 4 of his kids.
Right. And after he stepped out on you is when you should have stopped having fucking kids by that nigga.
It's all affecting me. Like, I want to do this so bad. Like, I've been so stressed out. I want to work out. Okay, hurry up. But I don't see how. Like, I get so overwhelmed and frustrated. I have the energy. It's not even the energy. I find myself digging a big hole, and I find myself binge eating junk food, Twizzlers, snacks, the kids' snacks. Like, I ate a whole 6-pack of Hershey bar. Like, I find myself doing that, or I'm like, you know what, I don't feel like cooking. We're gonna go out to eat, wasting money.
Yeah, that's what happens when your emotions are all out of whack. You emotionally eat, you emotionally drink, you just do stuff that you just don't have the willpower to do on your own. Like you just said, going out to eat rather than having the willpower to just cook a meal at home. I get it. Don't get me. I mean, I get where you're coming from with that. I understand what you're saying here, but you have to gain the strength. And honestly, even today, y'all, she doesn't even manage her stress much better than she did in this video back in 2019. Her stress management skills are not solid.
Snaps or whatever. And I just be thinking, like, we could be a happy family if this man wouldn't have done that. We could have been a happy family. Now, what am I going to do? That's probably wondering, what is my next move?
And now I'm wondering if, when you just said we could have been a happy family if he wouldn't have effed up, okay, you talking about the F up that caused him to go to jail or the ones prior to that? Because that ain't his only incident of infidelity. I mean, y'all wasn't married or nothing, so, but it's still infidelity, bitch. Anytime a motherfucker cheat, it's infidelity. What about the other? So you was just going, what was you gonna do, Jazz? You was gonna keep letting him sneak around? I know you have to. If you have any type of an intuition, any inkling of intuition, you had to know that something was off. So you were just gonna accept that and stay with him just because y'all got 4 kids, or because you love him and you don't want to let him go? Like, we're listening to her line of logic in this video, and yeah, there's a lot that we could learn from it. Some of us, not all of us. Some of us is way past this, phase of our lives.
I do not know. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I'm going to take him back. I know it's gonna be like, oh, Jasmine, don't take this man back. Don't do this, don't do that. Let's say if he changed completely, that would be the only way to take him back. As of now, I'm just gonna drink to that. I don't drink a lot, but that made me want to drink because I'm just like, I don't know what to do with you. This has been the most stressful day. And it's like, I just got my computer and I'm trying to get myself going, and the girls just keep fighting. There's nothing I can do about that too, y'all. A lot of people have stuff to say about, oh, her kids are just all over the place. They're kids. Kids are gonna be kids. They're gonna be all over the place. You were all over the place when you were 100% sure. We all were all over the place.
You can't take every little thing that a person has to say about you to heart.
As long as they're having fun and have a smile on their face, other than fighting, I don't think I can avoid that. I've been trying so hard to deal with the fighting. That's hard. The twins fight each other, the older girls fight each other. And I think it's just having to do with the siblings. You're gonna fight. You're gonna fight over toys. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm so frustrated, y'all. I never like, girl, I talk to the camera. I mean, I talk to Chrissy, I talk to Tiara, I talk to everybody, but I feel like I can come. This is like me talking to myself, so this is some personal time. Talking to the camera, talking to y'all. Although y'all can't comment, I hate when these kids fight. Although we can't talk back and forth to each other because comments are off, y'all can always go over to my other channel and comment, and I can comment back. I comment back on those comments. Of course, I get a lot of negative ones too, and I've been trying to avoid them or just clap back, but and it's so crazy because a lot of negative people don't get it. They expect you to be this perfect person because you're a YouTuber. They expect your life to be completely perfect, but how, Sway? How? How is my life gonna be so perfect? I'm a normal fucking person, just like you. How do you expect me to be a perfect person?
I still don't know where you're getting this. Oh, you want me to be perfect? Like, where the are you getting that from?
People don't get it. They just think I'm it's like, I don't want to.
This is the same shit you say to this day. 2021.
Couch and watching Netflix all day. I don't even think about, going out or doing stuff. I stopped thinking about that. When I realized I can't get rid of my kids, I kind of stopped thinking about that.
When you realized you cannot get rid of your kids, duh, you didn't know that before you got pregnant? You didn't know that you cannot get rid of your kids until the day that you die? Those kids are everlasting. Yeah, you can get a break. You can get a break, put them in daycare. Ask, check. It's a lot of different things you can do. If you put your kids in daycare, you can link up with the other parents or some of the employees at the daycare to see if they can refer you to a great babysitter, a great, trustworthy, transparent babysitter, for when you can't take your kids to daycare and you want to get out. There are things you could do. Your ass just don't want to do it. You don't want to do it.
But I really haven't stopped thinking about the fact that Philip he's put a strain on me, y'all. It's like, I love this man so much that I hate him. Like, that's all the time I'm gonna go, I hate this man.
That's toxic as fuck. Red flag number 1336.
I feel like he's put a lot of stress on me. I feel like it's been worse since he's been in prison. No lie.
Yeah, well, prison's not a fun place to be.
It was already a lot of stress to begin with, but I felt like I held you down for years and you just kind of dogged me for a whole minute, and now you want to just be this happy couple. And act like nothing ever happened. I'm just like, where did that come from? Did God come and touch him on the shoulder and was like, sir, open your eyes to what's really important? Like, is that what it was?
His circumstances worsened by going to prison, and now he probably has this idea, damn, when I get out, I'm gonna do right, okay? To kind of like prep and prime you for when he's released. Don't buy into it.
And then it's like, you told me all this stuff, but I still to this day do not trust you. I don't trust you with any female. I don't know what you really want. Like, y'all, I just want to cry. I've really been upset all day and just been watching Netflix and just chilling. Oh my goodness, this is life, you guys. This is not. If you find somebody that you decide you want to marry or you want to have kids with, make sure they're going to have kids with you and settle down. You're not going to waste your time. You're not going to waste 16 years of your life and go to prison and then dog you and act like they don't want to be with you and then come back and you're like, oh, I'm ready to marry you. I'm ready to settle down. Let me know. Let me know when you find that perfect one, y'all. I'm just so, the girl.
I think there's definitely possibilities.
Happy. My hair, look at this. My hair's nappy. I feel like I'm losing hair. It's a lot going on. I'm losing hair. I'm breaking out.
And honestly, Jasmine, you should have done a good amount of dating before you jumped and shacked up with Chris. You should have done much more dating so that you could get more experience. You're inexperienced, for real, for real. You said you spent 16 years, which is more than half of your life, with one guy who did you dirty. Then you turned around, okay, you had these little rendezvous here and there. That's not dating. That's not learning how to collect data from a motherfucker that you're on a date with. That's what it is. That's what dating is. Collecting data, compiling that shit, figuring out, okay, I don't like this, I don't like that, or I do like this, I like that. But then this little thing that I can't stand. You got to come up with deal breakers. You have to come up with boundaries. You have to have standards. You have to get all that shit together. I don't even think you should be with Chris. Some of your dumbass supporters are saying, ever since Chris gave it to you, you just changed for the better. Girl, no the fuck he has not. Chris is an asshole. That's what he is. So you be fucking up out here, Jazz. It's time out for that shit.
It's all probably stress related. Losing hair, breaking out. I wasn't gonna talk about this. I guess I'll probably listen. I haven't even started my period. Although we are grown ups, we are adults. Shit can happen. I'll make a whole other video about that. Shit can happen. Just know that. You think I'm gonna leave?
Yeah, you always saying that shit can happen. Just stop it. Just fucking stop it.
Shit, like I said, shit can happen. I'm not saying I'm pregnant. I'm not saying that I'm not. We'll just wait on it. We're gonna drink this wine though. Sure. Like, I haven't had a wig on. I haven't done my hair. I haven't did my makeup. I haven't did anything. I've just been doing myself, being to myself. I haven't even, like I said, I've been cooking. Shout out to Chrissy. The only thing I did not put in here is the shrimp. I wanted to. I might make me a few shrimp and put in my own, but I made her little nachos. The quick way, you know, with the nacho cheese. I've never made this before. I always buy Velveeta. I this is my quick way. I have this. I wonder if I can freeze the rest of this rotel sauce because it's a lot. But I ain't gonna have a big one, so I'm probably gonna do that. But I'm making some kids' food.
Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I do like the box. You know, the boxed Velveeta shells and cheese. But I don't use the blocks and all of that shit. I just use the box of macaroni and shells. Y'all know the shells and cheese. Y'all know what I'm trying to say.
Hungry, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. And the twins are. I'm gonna make them something. They need this. And I don't know people that's like, you need to feed your babies and this and that. Sometimes you just get in this way that you feel like you just gotta sit down, relax, and just, that's me. That's literally been me. I said Carl here. I just realized that. As long as my babies eat and they're fine, that's all that matters. But I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all. So I feel like I needed to vent. I needed someone to vent to because I've just been so stressed out, like, especially with this new information that this man just came to me with. Not even new information. How this man just want to marry me now.
Yeah, he's knocking you off your rocker and it's all for nothing. As we can see as of today, it was all for nothing. Fuck him.
And I don't know, I showed y'all. I think I did show y'all. Oh, I did a whole video. I showed y'all. I got my computer. But I'm glad I was able to come talk to y'all. That's why I love y'all. Y'all like family. Look at that. It looks so bomb, right? Bomb. Looks like real freaking nachos. Girl, you did that. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for chopping it up with me while the food warms up. Look at my face, y'all. Like, I've been breaking out. I'm so serious. I'm about to stop drinking soda, and I think that's my other stress go-to, like binge drink soda, like I would binge drink a Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna stop. I need to start back meal prepping and doing all that healthy shit, because that was clearing my face up. Let stress clear my face up. I was doing good, and I want to lose my stomach so bad, like. And I'm not trying to lose my stomach for no man. I want to lose it for myself. I want to feel comfortable in my own skin, and lately I got comfortable, like I said in my other video. But that's neither here or there. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm about to make the kids dinner. Just needed someone to vent to. I'm just glad I had y'all here to talk to. I love y'all, and deuces is smooches. I'll catch y'all in the next video.
so cute when they were little babies like that. They still are very much cuties, but they were just so freaking adorable when they was at this age, at this size. So yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. As the takeaway is, I hope that you can handle breakups and your stress. I hope you learn to handle it better because you were in ruins, which you tried to hide from your viewers. For real, for real. You got on here when you knew you could handle talking about it, is what I believe. But you know, if anything ever happens between you and Chris and he dips out on you, I hope that you take time every day to figure out how you can manage your stress and to, you know, just realize if a motherfucker ain't for you, they're not for you. It's not the end of the world. So, um, yes, that's pretty much all I have for this reaction, y'all. I will be doing a reaction on some of her latest content. This just, again, this something, that one part in this video stuck out to me and I wanted to talk about it. So I'm gonna mosey on over to her latest drops and see what's what. See if there's anything to react to, because y'all know how she be doing. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoyed this commentary and if you wish to. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye.